Hi, and welcome to this week's video. Today, we are taking a scenic journey from Fochville to Randfontein. Before we dive in, I just want to say that I hope you had a fantastic week and were able to accomplish everything you had set out to achieve. And if things didn't go quite as planned, don't worry, here's to making the most of the week ahead. Now, let's get started and enjoy the ride. For this week's good news stories. On the 2nd of August, South Africa kicked off the National Science Week at Tshwane University of Technology in Pretoria. The theme, Science, Technology and Innovation for Everyone, promotes inclusivity in science and highlights practical, grassroots innovation. The launch included exhibitions, live demonstrations, and hands-on experiments designed to engage learners and the broader public, with a special focus on youth and technological innovation. From 24 to 28 November, Pretoria's CSIR International Convention Center will host the 2025 Science Forum South Africa, serving as a major platform for public debate and dialogue on how science and innovation drive government, industry, and society towards positive change. The BankSafe Economic Transaction Index reached a record high in July 2025, marking the third consecutive month of growth. The BankSafe Economic Transaction Index, or BETI, is a monthly measure of the total value of electronic bank transactions processed through BankSafe Africa in South Africa, serving as an early real-time economic indicator of growth trends and consumer spending. Electronic transactions reached 177.5 million, up 1.9% year-on-year, reflecting robust consumer and business activity despite global uncertainty and challenges from new US tariffs. Lower interest rates and moderate inflation continue to support economic momentum. The Johannesburg Stock Exchange Top 40 Index rose by 1.10%, supported by gains in health technology, transportation, and technology sector. Positive investor sentiment is helping drive steady market improvements as some international risk abate. Effective from 6 August, petrol prices dropped by 28 cents per litre, a welcome relief for motorists and contributing to positive consumer sentiment. South Africa's travel scene in 2025 is shaped by tech-savvy, experience-seeking adventurers craving local authenticity. The inaugural Glamping Expo just concluded in Johannesburg, spotlighting sustainable luxury camping and ecotourism. This trend is boosting rural tourism, creating jobs, and helping the sector align with G20 sustainability goals. South Africa's Peter Coetzee secured another silver medal at the World Aquatic Championships. And finally, Mamelodi Sundowns powered into the MTN 8 semi-finals with a commanding 4-0 win over Richards Bay. Local sports clubs and athletes continue to bring pride to their communities. You might have noticed back there that when the road splits into two lanes, it splits into the right lane instead of moving to the left as is usually expected. I'm not exactly sure why this is, and if anyone knows the reason, please let me know in the comments below. As we drive along this route, we'll pass several mines and a settlement, which include the Randfontein Gold 5 shaft, a key component of the Randfontein mining complex near Gauteng. Randfontein has been a major gold producer since the 1950s and operates several deep shafts, with number 5 shaft reaching depth of over 3,300 meters. It is known for its extensive underground workings and continues to be a vital contributor to South Africa's gold output. The Masbambane shaft, which is part of the Stillwater West Witwatersrand portfolio. This shaft is vital for accessing deep ore bodies and stands as an example of modern mining methods employed to sustain production under challenging conditions. The Lebanon Mine Village. This residential area was originally built to support the workforce for the Lebanon Gold Mine, another important operation in the West Rand. The village reflects a close relationship between mining activity and community life, illustrating how mining towns have developed alongside underground operations. The Lebanon mine itself forms part of the broader Stillwater portfolio, known for its rich gold deposits and deep mining infrastructure. Together, these mines and settlements tell a story of a region that has been at the heart of South Africa's gold rush and mining legacy for over a century, balancing engineering marvels, deep geological structures, and the lives of the people that make these extraordinary operations possible. wife and I used to take this road every other week when she was working at the Randfontein mine in Gauteng and later at a mine in Orkney. She lived near the mine and we would see each other over weekends or during time off. Back then, we had a house in Boksburg where I lived while I was working in Witbank. On my longest weekly commute, I would travel about 300 kilometers, which is roughly 3.5 hours each way. Looking back, I'm really grateful that I don't have to make that journey anymore. One of my worst experiences along the N12 happened when my wife was on her way back from work. If I remember correctly, she was coming from Fochville to Boksburg. Suddenly, the car's clutch gave out, and she was stranded in the middle of nowhere at night, all alone. I had to quickly arrange for a tow truck to come and collect the car, and I drove as fast as I could to reach her. South Africa is a beautiful country, but being stuck alone on a deserted road at night is definitely something you want to avoid. Thankfully, when I arrived, she was completely safe and we were able to get the car towed without any further issues. If you take a right turn onto the R28 road here, it will lead you all the way to Everton, a vibrant township with rich cultural roots and a strong community spirit. However, we are going left instead, where the road will take us past the historic mining town of Randfontein. Continuing onward, this road eventually ends in Krugersdorp, a town known for its fascinating gold rush history, natural attraction, and its position as a gateway to the cradle of humankind World Heritage Site. This scenic journey along the R28 offers a unique glimpse into the diverse landscapes and communities of the West Rand region. These guys were setting up a roadblock here. On the right, Vorwa on the left, and Bekkersdal to the right further down the road are notable communities within Western area, each with its own unique characteristics and history tied closely to the region's mining heritage. Simunye is a residential suburb located about 4 kilometers east of the town center. It is part of the broader mining community landscape typical of this area. Simunye is known as a quiet and established neighborhood with residential properties and local amenities serving the families living there. The name Simunye means we are one in Zulu, symbolizing the unity and community spirit. Wurwa, better known as Western Area Wurwa Area or Western Area Wurwa Mega Project, is a significant modern housing development within Western Area. It is one of the main efforts to address housing needs in the region, aiming to provide a mix of subsidized housing, bonded homes, and rental apartments to accommodate a range of socio-economic groups. This development reflects ongoing investment in improving living standards and infrastructure in Western Area to support its mining workforce and growing population. The project is designed to promote sustainable communities with better access to services and amenities. Bekkersdal is a historically significant township situated about 7 kilometers east of Western Area. Established in 1945, Bekkersdal was originally developed to house African workers employed in the local mining industry. It has a vibrant community with a population of over 40,000 residents and plays a crucial role in the socio-economic fabric of the Western region. While it has faced challenges over the years, including service delivery protests, Bekkersdal continues to be recognized for its strong community spirit and ongoing development efforts aimed at improving living conditions and local facilities. While driving here, you need to stay vigilant, as traffic police like to position themselves on the center islands equipped with speeding cameras. It's important to always obey the rules of the road, but accidental speeding can happen to anyone. I remember being stopped once on this road under similar circumstances, and that particular officer must have been really thirsty that day because he quite aggressively asked me to buy him a cold drink.
To the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Afternoon, we lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Randfontein is a historically rich gold mining town, situated about 40 to 45 kilometers west of Johannesburg. It is located in the West Rand district and has deep roots in the foundation of South Africa's gold mining industry. The town came into existence in the late 19th century, established officially in 1890 to serve the growing gold mining operations in the area. The key driver of Randfontein's formation was the discovery and development of Randfontein Estate Gold Mine, which was first discovered in 1887 and began production in 1889. Mining financier J.B. Robinson was instrumental in floating the Randfontein Estate Gold Mining Company and acquiring properties that became the heart of the mining complex. Randfontein grew rapidly as one of South Africa's premier gold-producing centers, becoming especially prominent during the 1930s when it was reportedly the largest gold producer in the world. The mine itself was renowned for its scale and technical achievement, including operating what was once the largest stamp mill in the world, equipped with 600 stamp mills whose noise could be heard far beyond the town. Mining at Randfontein involved deep underground workings, with shafts reaching depths of over 1,100 meters, mainly using a method known as breast stopping to extract rich gold ores. Besides gold, Randfontein Estate was also a pioneer in uranium mining, beginning in the mid-20th century. Uranium extracted at Randfontein was important for South Africa's nuclear energy program, including supplying fuel for the Koeberg nuclear power station. We have now come to the end of this video, and I truly hope you enjoyed the journey with me. We will dive deeper into Randfontein in a future video, exploring its fascinating history, landmarks, and the community that shapes this unique town. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and leaving a comment, especially if there's something you would like to add to the video. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.